Year's Eve 2001, a tribute to the Australian spirit. Join Richard Wilkins and Francine Scully for Australia's biggest fireworks spectacular. 2 unforgettable displays. At 8:50, the teaser to the big one. Then at 11:55, the countdown to midnight. Exclusive coverage, roving reports. Tonight on Channel 9, Still the One.
This program turned on thanks to Panasonic.
Good evening and welcome to Australia's biggest party, New Year's Eve 2001. Once again, Sydney Harbour will play host to the celebrations, with 1 million people lining the harbour foreshores, 5,500 pleasure craft on the water, and millions more watching from around the world. For the second New Year's Eve in a row, the world-famous Foti family are involved, and they're promising displays that are bigger and more impressive than ever before. Preparations for tonight, the family display at 9 p.m, followed by the Midnight Spectacular, have taken more than 6,000 hours. 8,000 shells and 80,000 individual pyrotechnic effects will light up the sky. The largest shell being fired tonight is a 600mm shell that will blast 400 metres high in the air and 200 metres wide. The centrepiece of the celebrations is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. 6 laptop computers will fire up 3 tonnes of pyrotechnics, including 900 Australian-made giant Roman candles. The best-kept secret of the night is the special bridge effect, a spectacular so confidential that the setup has taken place mostly under the protection of darkness. For the first time this year, the effect will use full colour, rotating through the spectrum as part of the display. It's taken 14 riggers working over 8 nights to assemble the giant panels. When the pieces are joined together like a huge mechano set, the panels weigh up to 40 tonnes, holding 9 kilometres of rope light and 10 kilometres of control cable. In 1998, we had the smiley face. In 1999, Eternity. In 2000, the Federation Star and the Rainbow Serpent. What will it be this year? Now, to bring you all the excitement and entertainment of New Year's Eve 2001, please welcome your host, Richard Wilkins.
Good evening to you and welcome to this incredible location, the forecourt of the Sydney Opera House here in the heart of the world's most magnificent harbour, which will once again provide the backdrop for a spectacular night of fireworks as we say farewell to 2001 and we welcome in the new year. We have, of course, seen some brilliant fire and light extravaganzas here over the past few years, the Millennium, the Olympics, the Paralympics, and tonight, once again, the organisers have promised us the world's biggest and the best in what is now the undisputed New Year's Eve party capital of the world. And just a reminder that in addition to the midnight fireworks, we have a special one just for the kids and families in a few moments' time. And I reckon there are about 1 million people around the harbour tonight just waiting for the 2 fireworks displays. Now tonight's festivities are of course tempered by the fact that New South Wales is currently in the grip of devastating bushfires which have over the past week destroyed over 150 homes, ravaged over 250,000 hectares of national parks and thrown countless lives into panic, confusion and turmoil. But of course things could have been much, much worse were it not for the heroic efforts of the fire crews, the volunteers, the thousands of men and women from all around Australia who've come together to battle the bushfires in what has been an incredible and inspiring display of that great Aussie spirit. And tonight I'm very proud and delighted to welcome some of the fireys who've taken a little time out from battling the bushfires to enjoy some of the top-notch hospitality here at the Lord Mayor's Masked Ball. Michael, how are you doing?
Good, Richard.
Nice to see you. Now, you have a horrific story to tell. Share it with us.
I lost my house and all my possessions, but I'm grateful to the Lord. He saved all my family. My family's here, going to be watching the fireworks tonight. My wife's over here.
Where are the kids?
they're behind me on the other side of the harbour bridge in a harbourside motel, going to be watching the fireworks.
How many kids you got?
I've got 6 daughters.
6 daughters?
6 daughters.
Give them a wave, Michael. It's lovely to have you with us here tonight. Now, we have one of the training officers here, Alan. Alan, g'day. Nice to see you here, sir. I'm terrific. Thank you. Listen, tell me what sort of... We're told that things could have been much worse if it hadn't been for the training and the wonderful preparation that you'd put in. You would echo those sentiments.
Exactly. The recruits I had with me had been training for 14 weeks and gave them a good opportunity to use the skills we'd used in theory, and they could see them actually in practice, and they went really well.
You are an incredible lot who'll drop your knives and forks on Christmas Day and head off to help people, including yourself, but help people you've never met before. What's the camaraderie like up there on the front line, Michael?
Oh, it's great. We're all brothers and sisters together, and I'm proud of each and every one of them. You know, and
second to none.
Everyone gave their all. You know, there was 100 up to 100 firefighters at a time in my station, and I can't say enough about them.
Yeah. You are
my town. You know, I lost my house. Bad luck for me, but I'm happy for each and every house in my town that was saved, and I'm so grateful to each and every firefighter that was there. The Bushies, the New South Wales, the VRA, everyone that helped. And
you're a special bunch of people. Thank you very much indeed. From all of those who you've directly helped and all the rest of us who've just watched what you've been doing, we're humbled by your actions. You have our respect and our gratitude. Well done, Fireys, one and all. And of course, we can do our bit by chipping in and donating to the Christmas 2001 Bushfire Relief Appeal. You can do that at the Westpac, the ANZ or the Commonwealth Banks or at the TAB. There are, I should say, inexplicably some ratbags out there apparently soliciting donations for bogus rip-off appeals. Stay out of that, donate at the bank or the TAB, and you know your money will get to the right place. So, what are we going to see on that old coat hanger tonight? We've had the smiley face, the eternity symbol, the Olympic rings, the rainbow serpent, the Federation star. Part of tonight's secret has already been revealed, but not entirely. All will be exposed in 3 hours' time when Sydney Harbour erupts in spectacular fashion with the harbour bridge as the centrepiece. And of course, here on Channel 9 you have the best seats in the house. And we've got cameras positioned all around the harbour to capture every moment of the fireworks. In fact, let's have a little whip around some of the cameras now. Can we cross over to Bradfield Park over there on the other side of the harbour? There we have some of the boys. There's Tony McClary we're going to be crossing to very shortly. The naval base at Garden Island, we've got a camera down there looking back up the harbour. Strickland House in the ritzy harbourside suburb of Vaucluse. Beautiful shot up the harbour. We also have a camera on the rooftop of the swanky Intercontinental Hotel in the centre of the city looking down on the harbour. Great shot that. And of course our trusty Channel 9 chopper with pilot David Wilson and cameraman Phil Bolger. Can you hear us up there, Phil? Coming in loud and clear up there in the chopper. Let's hope some of those pictures are just absolutely awesome. We always look forward to those chopper shots. We have cameras here at the masked party at the Opera House where we have some terrific music and entertainment coming up for you. We'll also be crossing to Bondi shortly to see what's cooking out there. But right now, let's go back across the harbour to one of the main vantage points where the Crudsters have taken up residence. Tony McClare and Julian Schiller from Triple M in Melbourne. This is the first time the boys have been here for the fireworks. Let's see what's happening over there. Come in, Crudsters.
Yes, how are you, Richard? What a great event for a great city. Jules and I, of course, absolutely stoked to be here. We've made a lot of new friends, and how fantastic it is. Now, of course, tonight's event, it's not about us. It's not about us. It's about the people, and all Jules and I want to do basically is just fit in with the crowd. Jules?
Hello, I'm on television. You'll need to move back. I'm on television. Hey, good looking. I'll get your number a bit later.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Tony. Yes, Richard, it is mayhem here. That's why I've got the megaphone. But of course, the 9 o'clock fireworks are especially for the kids, and we've got a little boy here with us now. His name is Harry. Harry, how are you going? Are you looking forward to the fireworks tonight? Do you want to say hello to Richard Wilkins? Just look at the camera. Say hello, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Now,
How have you liked his work on MTV?
Now, Harry, you're about to see the fireworks for the first time. It's our first time seeing the fireworks. You're very cute, Harry, but you're not that cute, so it's time to get out of our shot, okay?
All right.
I'll give you $5.
Time off, Jules. Come on, get out of there. Back to you, Richard.
Enjoy.
There's a message from the outback, a murmur on the breeze, from restless dreams awakened me this morning. The message came from Uluru, a spirit ill at ease, in ancient voices sounding out a warning. You've taken all you wanted, I heard the anguish cry. Time has come to say enough before the well runs dry. This is Australia calling. This is Australia calling. Been sheared sheep, we've been mustering stone, we've been culling out roots, we've been spraying the crops, we've been growing cattle up an old stock route. On Saturday night, we piled the ute. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. Well, the dog's in the back and the foot goes down. We're live members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush come in from the scrub. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. Well, we raise hell when the sun goes down. We're live members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush come in from the scrub. Yeah, we're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We get high when the sun goes down. We're live members of the Outback Club.
There's an old Australian stockman lying, dying. And he gets himself up onto one elbow and he turns to his mates who are gathered around and he says, "Watch me wallabies feed, mate. Watch me wallabies feed. They're a dangerous breed, mate. So watch me wallabies feed. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Keep me cockatoo cool, curl. Keep me cockatoo cool. Oh, don't go acting the fool, curl. Just keep me cockatoo cool. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Play your didgeridoo, blue. Play your didgeridoo. Oh, like, keep playing till I shoot through, blue. Play your didgeridoo,
Hey, true blue. Say you've knocked off for a smoker. Hey, true blue. Hey, true blue. Hey, true blue.
Just incredible. How good was that? Just a taste of things to come at midnight. Of course, the fireworks by the Foti brothers, the music by Pee Wee Ferris, a little montage of Australian country music as we creep up on the year of the Outback. Now, speaking of music and that sort of thing, Bondi Beach has been transformed into a big dance party and Francine Scully is out there. Come on in, Francine. How you doing?
Oh, good, Richard. Thank you. I am here at another fantastic Sydney landmark, Bondi Beach, and let me tell you, there's a huge beach party happening beside me. There are dancers on the beach. They've closed off streets. The police are here, and I've got Superintendent Bob May here with me right now. Give us some tips on playing safe tonight.
Oh, it's just we're really asking the people to come down to the beach to enjoy themselves, use a bit of common sense and respect each other's company.
Great. Well, I'm going to try and keep myself out of trouble. Meanwhile, it's back to you, Richard.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome an enormous round of applause for the MC for the 2001 Lord Mayor's Master Ball. Making feel welcome, please.
Thank you very much indeed, Francine. All right, we've had some phone calls about the appeal that we're mounting. You can do your bit by donating to the bushfire appeal, helping out those victims by donating at any of these banks that we're putting up on the screen, the Westpac, the ANZ or the Commonwealth Bank, or you can donate at the TAB. If you have a big win, why not kick a little bit of it back to the victims of the bushfires. We have lots more coming up after the break. We're going to take a look back at the year that was, and we're bringing you all the action from Sydney Harbour as we celebrate New Year's Eve 2001.
Soon, the most romantic show ever.
I've got my speech, my pink rose, and a belly full of nerves.
With the most amazing setups.
I've gone through a lot of effort. I feel like I'm wearing wings.
For popping the question.
Will you marry me?
You'll be there for every heart-rending moment of tension, joy, romance, and
Rejection.
serious, I do.
Oh yeah, some get married, others get dumped.
Before I go, I just want to ask you just one question.
Marry Me, coming in 2002 to 9.
Oh, Trudy, it's getting hotter. Let's put on your bikini and go for a swim. Don't stay in the sun too long, Trudy. Come and get into your ski gear. We're going to your chalet in the snow. It's very cold up there, Trudy. It's time to put on your safari gear. We're going to the Sahara Desert.
With Panasonic's reverse cycle air conditioners, you play Mother Nature. Panasonic.
6 teams are competing for $2 million. It's a race! But only one can win. Will it be a family man, a team leader?
Honey, kids need ya.
But not a problem solver.
Sorry, I can't stop.
I have to go.
Jason, we're gonna need a jar and a funnel.
Odds 20 to 1. This summer, place your bets. Rat Race.
In cinemas everywhere from Thursday, January 3.
They said I had leukemia and might be in hospital for a long time.
My world changed overnight. I didn't think someone my age got leukemia.
The people at the Leukemia Foundation cared for my family and I, and even gave us a place to stay.
Now my treatment's going well, and I'm back in control of my future. Every day the Leukemia Foundation finds ways to help people like me, but they can't do it without people like you.
Qantas summer seats are selling now with fares from Sydney to destinations like Melbourne from $66 one way or Brisbane from $66 one way. With 2.5 million summer seats around Australia, visit Qantas.com and book now.
The Fletcher Jones half-yearly quality sale is now on. Prices on quality men's and women's wear have been cut. Famous blazers, sports coats and trouser prices cut. Suit prices cut by $130. Women's knits, tees and pants prices cut. Hurry, the Fletcher Jones quality sale now on.
Tuesday, Nine's got the perfect New Year's resolution at 7:30.
Want to see the first sonogram of your little nephew? You know, surprising. I always expected the inside of Mimi to have beds hanging from it.
Laughter doesn't get any bigger than the Drew Carey Show. Then at 8, all work and no play.
Hey, Charlie, how was your weekend?
Non-existent. Make Charlie go crazy.
Your desk and took a couple of those caffeine pills to stay awake. Those pills are for PMS. They don't work. I'm still cranky.
The perfect New Year's resolution. Spin City, following Drew Carey, Tuesday on 9.
Wherever you are around Australia, welcome back to Sydney Harbour. We are down here on the forecourt of the Sydney Opera House, where it is absolutely magnificent. The clouds have cleared away. There's been smoke from the bushfires over this harbour for a whole week. The raindrops that fell a little earlier have cleared away. The conditions are just perfect. There are around about 1 million people around the harbour looking forward to the fireworks display at midnight tonight. And in one of the prime locations on Bradfield Park over the other side of the harbour, the Crudsters have taken up residence. Come in, boys. How are you doing? How did you enjoy the earlier fireworks?
Well, we had our own fireworks down here, Richard. It was pretty hectic before, but that was absolutely magnificent before. But look, it wouldn't be New Year's Eve without having the requisite piece of equipment, which is, of course, your little black horn. I think it goes something like this.
Oh, Tony, you call that a horn? This is a horn. I defy anyone to top my plastic tuba. Of course, New Year's Eve is also about the merchandise, and we've got some fantastic merchandise on sale tonight. We've got the inflatable harbour bridge, which is, I've seen a few people wearing
just let
it.
me put that on for you there, Jules. There we go.
It actually comes with a inflatable toll point there for the inflatable toll prices that we often see around Sydney this time of the year.
And look, we must thank Channel 9 not only for flying us up here tonight, but putting us in some of the best accommodation in town.
We've got our accommodation right there. It's thanks a lot, the team at Channel 9, yes.
You must really like us, thanks a lot.
Now, of course, there's heaps of people with us to enjoy the New Year's Eve revelry here in Sydney, and we've got a couple of people from England who are joining us.
How are we going, guys?
I'm fine.
Good. And what's your name?
James.
I'm Rachel.
And where are you from?
I'm from York.
Liverpool, North England.
Oh, really? So are you guys together?
No, wait, we've met.
Been travelling around.
Oh, really? Yes. Yeah.
So is your New Year's resolution to get it on?
Well, you never know.
Oh,
Hey.
some sauce already.
At midnight, you guys can jump into the harbour and have a bit of a wash. Be something new.
Only if you're coming, mate.
Okay, yes, all right. I'll skinny dip. If I skinny dip, that'll really clear the crowds. So it's all going on here. It's a great family atmosphere. I'm not sure if it's a rage without alcohol, but it's a rage nonetheless, and we'll come
where
back.
we are, it's a rage without entertainment.
Back to you, Richard.
Thank you very much indeed, Crudsters. The Crudsters at Bradfield Park, and having a pretty good time over there as well. Now, you've got to have a look at this harbour of ours here, because the Harbour of Lights, the Festival of the Sails, it is all happening. The tall ships are out on the harbour. It is just incredible. Tall ships have sailed into Sydney Harbour since the Endeavour, of course, over 200 years ago, a glorious history of sail. Now festooned in lights. I love using that word, and it is the only word to use. A flotilla of tall ships and small, the Harbour of Light Parade. Now you'll notice some thorny devils out there, as they're called. The thorny devils are the two dragons that are leading these two flotillas of ships. How good does that look? Look at those miles and miles of light rope around the vessels. The old ferry, the Lady Hopetown's out there. Boomerang, the Edwardian schooner, the tugboat Waratah. There's the Thorny Devil down there. Two flotillas. One is the tall ship consisting of Windward Bound, the Svanen, the Bounty, which is of course the replica that was built for the movie The Bounty, and the James Craig. And also led by a Thorny Devil. We've got some of the charter vessels who make a living taking tourists and locals out on the harbour. Those Thorny Devils are set to do some duelling in the countdown to the midnight fireworks. They're going to take centre stage. At the moment, they're leading these two flotillas. The tall ships looking... Yes, good evening to you too. Boy, those people have a have a ringside seat, do they not?
Good evening and welcome back to Australia's biggest party, New Year's Eve 2001.
Yes, good evening once again. Welcome to the best seats in the house for the best fireworks display on the planet. Here we are at the forecourt of the Sydney Opera House, and Vince Sorrenti, the harbour, is set to explode.
It looks brilliant, and right now we're going to cross to the Thorny Devils.
The Thorny Devils.
This is a centuries-old pyrotechnic tradition. Floating barges going to war. Let's see what the Foti family have done for us this year. The Thorny Devils.
Well, there you go, Vince Sorrenti, those thorny devils. How does that make you feel, seeing that stuff?
Amazing, seeing the fire come out of the back. Look, must have a bad carry I had one. Sensational stuff from the Foti family.
The Foti family, they've been blowing stuff up for centuries, you know. What more can they give us? What do you think?
I'm going to say, when are they going to stop mucking around with these fireworks and go nuclear, Richard? I want to see some, people of Sydney want to see something really big go up. Mushroom clouds.
Go the whole hog, you reckon?
I think they should.
Now listen, Vince, we're on the final countdown. We're nearing the end of the year of the volunteer and approaching the year of the outback. What's your take on all that?
It's also the year of biodiversity observation, and we're also entering the year of ecotourism and the year of the mountain. We've had year of the ocean, we've had year of the woman and the year of the disabled and the elderly. When are us normal people going to get it right? What about the international year for the fat, white, balding, middle-aged, meat-eating, football-loving, able-bodied, fully employed, burping, farting bloke and Sheila? When are we going to get it right?
Not many of us left.
There's 2 million watching right now. Give a cheer. Where are you? Yeah!
All right, now listen, Vince, as we approach the new year, it's time to reflect, of course, our sporting heroes. As we look back on the sporting year, we got our heroes, your Steve Waugh, your Leighton Hewitt, your Ian Thorpe. You know, entertainment-wise, we've got Nicole Kidman, exactly. From a comedy perspective, who are the heroes of the year?
Big heroes this year too, Richard. Right up, John Hopewate, number one. Yeah. Sensationally, came from behind and took the country by storm. Cheryl Curnow, you know, sadly we've seen the last of it. Thanks for the laughs, Cheryl. Tremendous stuff. Who also? Mel Meninga, big political career. Big Kev.
He's excited.
Did anyone have more fun than that bloke? We had George W. Bush. Hey, what about the rhetoric? Got him on the run. Got to smoke him up. Round him up. Is that man watching too much Rawhide or what? Rolling. And of course, the big comedy star of the Anthony Mundine. Eh?
Well, yeah, he had a mixture.
Not a bad bloke when he's out cold, Richard, let me tell you.
We have 50 seconds to go, Vince. A lot of speculation as to what we're going to see on the bridge. We've had the smiling face, the eternity sign, the Olympic rings. What are we going to see up there tonight?
Well, given that the people of Sydney are going to be paying a lot more to cross that bridge very shortly, Richard, I think that a big $3 symbol might be illuminated, the new toll for the Harbour Bridge.
That Carl Scully, he's a wag.
Courtesy of our Transport Minister, thanks very much.
Yes, indeed. Well, the conditions are just perfect. The big fella's smiling on us tonight, Vince.
Mr. Packer, he has put on a big night,
well, he's always smiling, but the other big fella.
There's a bigger fella.
There's a bigger fella.
Yeah, he must be really loaded.
He's really loaded. We're counting down, folks. 15, 14 seconds to go. Time to make those New Year's resolutions. Charge your glasses. Happy New Year.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Absolutely unbelievable. What do you say after that? The Dove of Peace over Uluru Ayers Rock on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Sydney's reputation is intact as the New Year's Eve capital of the world. What do you say? What do you say, everybody? How good was that? Whoa! Under a beautiful full moon over Sydney Harbour, amazing conditions after the year that was. Happy New Year wherever you are around Australia. We've just seen a whole lot of firsts from the Foti brothers, the 4 barges, the Harbour Bridge. How about fireworks on the water? That was a first. Digitally launched for the first time. That was the world's biggest ever fireworks display, digitally launched. We've seen pastel colours used for the first time, reflecting the year of the outback. Just absolutely fantastic. We're going to go to the Crudsters now over in Bradfield Park. What was it like over there, boys? How was that?
Yes. Yes, Richard, it was fantastic, yes. Just if we can get the camera on me for a sec, I am the star of the show. Richard, it was fantastic. The fireworks are fantastic, and of course,